Hello everyone, welcome back to the workbench. I know it's been a while, but with all this newfound time, my area is in a shelter in place due to the COVID-19. Um, it's also, I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually raining outside pretty good, so that's actually a nice add-on. But anyway, I'm working on the interiors to my Victorian houses. So I have one that's set up. Four of these will end up pretty much being the same interior design. So I've gone ahead and I've cut out the needed walls. These are the partitions for I guess the second floor, this floor right here. And I've designed and printed four of these staircase units that'll go in each one of them. This has already been cleaned and sanded, so I'm working on making sure that can get mounted in properly. I'll need to order the other three, but I also designed and printed some living room slash family room furniture to go in here. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Just a lot of cutting styrene and listening to rain. I'll be back shortly with the progress. And welcome back. So what I have done today is I've gotten the Victorian houses all here on my workbench. I finished cutting the first and second floors for all of them, making sure that they fit. And then I've also made the necessary cuts on the third floor, so the stairs can pop through. And then I've also am making cuts, it's going to be hard to see, on the second floor. You can see that, so the stairs actually just press and fit in. And then the way this works is these doors are indented a little bit, and that should cover the seam. So here's all the cut parts. Essentially, I made one quote-unquote master from each of these parts, which was the first house that I did. Right, so here's the third floor, here's the master for this, and then this is actually all glued together. So when I needed a part, I just kind of took some styrene, laid it like so, put in some pencil marks, and cut out the pencil marks. So I think what I'm going to do next is probably start gluing this together. And then I think the next step after that will be priming / working out what details I need to put in. And then I might need to break out my Blender software and do some of the 3D printed details. And I'll show an example of that here in a second. So the detail I'm gonna probably 3D print for all the doors includes this pilaster detail. This one is in the blue house. We're actually looking through the window. I was too lazy to pull it out, but I'm probably going to do something similar for all the doorways and then probably 3D print some doors. Here's the scene inside the super custom blue house. Take a small look at that. Camera won't focus. And I've installed the staircase. And then for this house as well, I'll probably do a separate clip for this as well, but I've done the cabinets and the sinks for the kitchen area on this blue house. And here's a sneak peek of the kitchen detail in that blue house. This is 3 pieces, so the very top piece is all the cabinets, that's all one 3D printed piece, and then the bottom is actually 2 pieces. I needed to have enough support material to support the faucet and the little details on the stove, which are a little hard to see, but you can kind of see that there is a dishwasher on the left, 2 cabinets, two cabinet doors underneath the sink. The sink is ingressed, and then obviously the stove. So yeah. And then on the other side of the kitchen, a little harder to see because it's actually next to the window, but that is a refrigerator and some more cabinetry along the back wall. And that is one 3D printed piece. And here we have another kitchen from a different house. This one's a Prizer set. So since the last update, I have gone ahead, cut out the various floors, and put in different wall partitions. This took, I'm not done yet. Of course, I decided to change my mind as I was building these, so not all of them will have the exact same wall configuration, even though I'll be using pretty much the same pieces. For example, this house over here doesn't have this back wall that separates a bedroom to a bathroom. I am putting different little scenes in each house, so a different room will be occupied. Right, so this one, I think the homeowners will be in the bedroom, so obviously the rest of the house will be empty. This one has the kitchen. Actually, I think it's this one has the kitchen. Either way, one of these has a kitchen you can see, so I was thinking of putting the dining room up front. And then this one will have like a living room up front, but it'll be empty, etc., etc. So half of this, since I kind of do this dynamically, it's fluid, I figure it out as I go along, it can take a little bit longer to do the build. So this is where I'm at so far, and I think I'll go ahead, wrap this section up, and we'll get this posted, and I'll continue chipping away and updating.